Day 10. I'm so freaking excited. We are technically like 1/6 of the way there, which is actually really exciting. And if y'all came over to the lunch lives today, we were talking about, day 9, but I did it late. I did it today instead of yesterday. So, we had a morning reflection and an evening reflection. And so for the evening reflection, I wanted y'all to think about this tonight. And so the evening reflection was, what feelings did you experience today? And did any new thoughts or realizations come up about your goals? Now, if y'all saw the previous live, y'all realized, like, oh my gosh, like I wasn't even thinking about the McFlurry that I was going to buy yesterday, but I ended up not buying it. And so we're still good for the cleanse, and we're still good for my vice being like the sweets and everything. But I was just so like gagged about it because I was like, oh my gosh, when I thought about it, I didn't even think about like doing that. I was just kind of like, okay, we're here, you know what I'm saying? So I think that was like one of my biggest realizations for today. Um, but in terms of my thoughts, like honestly, I'm just surprised I'm doing it. I mean, like I said to y'all before, I have given up like the sweets and everything for Lent. Um, but I've never really gotten into the intermittent fasting. It's still something very new to me. And to be honest, like it's pretty easy, but I do have challenges with the routine. Honestly, of the actually, I take that back. It I wouldn't say it's like easy. I would say like I don't even know how to describe it, but like in the beginning and the end of the day, it is a little bit challenging because it's like I wake up at 8 for work and I do like my routines and everything. And so, like sometimes I'm over here like, oh my gosh, like I want to eat right now and it's 8:30 and I have to wait a whole hour, or it's like, oh my god, I want to make my matcha, but I want to put all this stuff in it and I can't. And so, I'll have to substitute it for like my chamomiles or my black teas with no sugar, and that's the part that it's like it'll work, it'll do, but like it's not what I want right now. And then for the nighttime, it'll be like I'll be wanting to like snack, or sometimes I'll be so busy doing stuff after work, like I I didn't realize like how much I'd eat late. Like I would eat dinner at like 10 o'clock, or even like tonight I pushed it and I was eating dinner at like 9, and it's like, ooh, I'm eating dinner really late. So I think that's something where it's like, ooh, like do I have to give up a meal, or do I have to like reprioritize my eating window, because I'm always kind of like stressed about like, oh my gosh, am I gonna like, mainly if I'm gonna miss dinner. That's what I get stressed about. Because even if I'm not really like that hungry, and I'll be hungry later on. So I don't know. But I also feel like the end of the day, not eating will also allow me to prioritize my sleep. And so, I think overall it's healthy for me. It's something that I feel like needs to be done, needs to be regulated. It's just difficult because that's just not my regular pattern, right? Like it's just my like not my regular go-to. Um so yeah, those are just my thoughts and feelings for like our evening vibe. But I do want to jump into day 10 so that y'all have the prompt for that. So let's switch over to that. And like, hold on, can y'all see that? We might have to zoom in. Okay. So our day 10 prompt today is, do I secretly feel like I don't deserve to be free from this habit? Again, day 10 is, do I secretly feel like I don't deserve to be free from this habit? Now, I'm personally not going to be journaling tonight. I'm just going to be yapping to y'all. But please feel free if you want to pause, journal, whatever, like do what you need to do. Um, I'm trying to think though for me. Um it's not that I don't feel like I don't deserve it. Um I think it's more of like can I? And if I do, what comfort what comfort is it taking away? And like once the mask gets taken off, what is it going to reveal? You know? I think that's my biggest fear, honestly, because food is such a big coping mechanism for a lot of people. And like I had mentioned before with you guys, like there's a lot that's wrapped up in the food. There's culture, there's um, comfort, there's happiness. Sometimes there's sadness and loss. Like there's a lot. There's memories. There's family. There's friends. There's a lot that can symbolize food for different cultures and different people. Um, and sometimes that's a source of comfort for us that we've adapted, like when we were young, that comes into our adulthood. And so, yeah, I think for me, it's like I feel like I deserve to be like free of this because, I don't want this forever, and eating like sweets and all that stuff, like it's not good for you, and so it's like I want to be healthy. Um but it's more of like, oh my gosh, like what is this going to reveal to me? And that's what kind of makes me a little nervous, to be honest with you. Um but I think so far it's revealed a lot of habit, to be honest. Well, I think what I'm noticing is I think I have shed some of that meaning off of certain things. And I think a lot of it's habit, but I definitely notice that in times of stress and discomfort, and I want to also say parts where I want to distract myself, I will crave cookies. Cookies is my main vice, but I will crave like a cookie or a sweet, or some like to consume something, because I do feel like the act of eating and also the act of tasting all of these things, even if I'm not like so consciously tasting it where I'm just like nom, 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 it does numb whatever is going on. So like during my menstrual cycle, it's like it comforts me, but it also numbs the pain I have with my cramps and maybe some like mental stuff that's going on because of my hormones. And if I'm like sad or happy or whatever, it's like, well, if I'm happy, it's almost like rewarding me, where it's like, oh, we're happy, but then also we can have this treat. And then if it's like I'm sad, it's like, oh, you're sad? Okay, well, you're going to feel better with it's like it's always the answer when it's really shouldn't be, and it's really not. And so, I think there's that aspect, but I also think it's like that because of habit, and they're kind of fusing together. So it's like now that I'm kind of forcing this to break and it not to be a habit anymore. It's like, okay, what is the new answer to some of these feelings, and um and some of these activities, like like the PMS and the menstrual and everything. It's like, we still need to soothe ourselves, we still need to like kind of like do something when I'm feeling away or crampy or whatever, but it's like, how can we replace that with something positive? Do we need to replace that with something new? Which I would say yes, because of this cleanse. And it's like, what will that be? And in what area of health will that be? Will I be healthier than what I've been doing, or will it be less? And I'm trying to make it healthier. So yeah, I think that's essentially it for me. It's not necessarily that I don't deserve it. It's just more of like, this is all I know. And what is that replacement? And I think that's what I'm just trying to figure out. Um, but yeah, I think I'll figure that out along the way. But I mean, I think right now, honestly, a lot of it is just me being busy. Because when I'm like stressed and super busy, it's like when I'm stressed and busy, I'll either like stress eat or I'll stress starve. Like there is no in between. And I've been doing like a lot of stress starve because it's like I don't have the sweets and all these other things. Um, so yeah, which isn't great either. So yeah, I think it's honestly just consciousness and trying to like make better decisions and also be in tune with like triggers and what I need and all of the healthy positive things. Um, so yeah, so if you guys have like found similar um similar ideas or ideologies from this, please let me know down below. Um, but yeah, guys, tomorrow's gonna be day 11, and I'm so excited. Very excited, very excited. We are one sixth of the way there, and we are about 4 more days into week 2, and that's so exciting, so exciting. So yeah, guys, that's it for tonight. It's 11 over here, so I'm gonna go to bed. But I'm so excited, and I'll talk to you guys later. Talk to you tomorrow. All right. Good night.